Hey guys, finally have a fresh batch of knives done, or not done, but heat treated, so I thought I'd give you a quick look. There are a couple new designs in here. So first of all, this is my new sort of EDC design. I actually did this from 1-inch bar stock, so this was only 1 inch wide to begin with. These ones are 1/8 of an inch thick. Get a nice full 4-finger grip on there, but by the time I grind them down, they're going to be super light. Sort of like a lot of makers have sort of a bird and trout style hunting knife. It's just nice, really narrow, comes to a good point for getting in and doing sort of small game processing. So that's kind of the idea behind these. So I have 4 of those. I didn't do any of the bevels at all because it's only 1/8 of an inch thick. So I have 4 of those coming up. This one was turning out pretty nice, but I took, this is my first time doing a hollow grind, and it's a really nice deep hollow grind, but you can see, if you look at the edge there, how much it warped. I took it way too thin before I heat treated it. The edge, because it's a hollow grind, the edge is actually thicker than it is just behind the edge. So I didn't think I was going too thin because the edge still had quite a bit of steel on it, but actually in the actual hollow grind it was pretty thin. So I'm going to mess around with it, kind of grind it out the best I can and see what I'm left with. And if it's salvageable, I'll turn it into something, but if not, lesson learned there. I have 3 of these, sort of a new design, sort of a fighting style knife. It's got a really nice adequate handle, and it's got a really steep drop point that comes to a nice nice tip. These are 5/32. I have 3 of those there. This is just sort of my standard, you know, I think I have a model like this called PSK, the PSK or the Scout or something like that, and I just added about a 1/2 inch to the handle and a 1/2 inch to the blade on this one. So this one's actually done at a 3/16. Just a nice sort of outdoor camp style knife there. This was a new design. I actually did this one at a 1/4 inch. These are all 0-1 steel. This is a 1/4 inch, and I'm actually going to do sort of a false swedge across the top. It's kind of like that harpoon style tip blade you see sometimes, and I'll be bringing this primary bevel back. I always like to leave it forward just so I have room to make the handle look the way I want, and then I'll bring the grind back as far as I can. But these are all going to have, for the most part, these are going to have removable handle scales. This one's really comfortable. Your thumb kind of naturally sits in there, so I'm not going to sharpen the top swedge, but I am going to put a swedge on it just to sort of knock some of the weight off. So this one's a 1/4 inch, and then this one's 3/16, sort of the exact same knife. So I'm going to bring these are all just, you know, roughed in bevels. None of them are final, so I'm still going to mess around with them. But there's the 11 blades I have done, well 10 plus this one that I'm going to try to save, but I don't know, you can see just how warped that is. So there's a pretty good shot of it. So anyway, we'll see what I can do with these. Just wanted to let you guys know what I've been up to. These all got heat treated this morning, so I have a few days off now, and I'm going to see if I can't get a few of them done up with some scales and put up for sale. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.